Hello, kids, and welcome to the Domestic Disturbance Podcast. 3 comics, 3 opinions, 1 shit show. Featuring Mike Keegan.
Are you just going to talk over me the whole time? Is that what you're going to do? All right, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Thank you very much.
Carla Okerson.
I tolerate you. I think I tolerate you very well.
Tolerate me at all.
I tolerate you. Believe that. I certainly tolerate all your horse shit. Look at me, I'm being tolerant right now. Look how tolerant. I'm tolerating it.
And Tim Saliani.
See, Bill Clinton suicides people was the name of my high school band.
Be sure and stop by the Domestic Disturbance Podcast Facebook page to check out any new shows, upcoming events, or to leave us some hate mail. Music from our podcast is from the hardcore band Bore. You should check them out on Spotify and Bandcamp, where you can put a little something in the hat for them and purchase their music like good little consumers. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the arguments.
All right.
All right, we are live. We are live. It's Friday night, 9:15. We're in our regular spots. Tim is on Sesame Street. Carla, how are you?
Good. Did we actually start on time today?
I believe so. We're all on time.
Look at us. Look at us like a bunch of responsible grown-ups.
Almost professionals.
I do appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
Snap
But,
for Tim for keeping us in line.
But yeah, guys, it's Friday night. Thank you for listening. This is the Domestic Disturbance Podcast, live on Govs Radio. Thank you for listening. Mike Keegan, Tim Saliani, Carla Okerson, and you guys who are you guys make the show.
Let's see how badly I fucked the audio up. Let's find out. Oh, wait a minute. No, do we still got the intro going?
Intro still going?
Wow, there's a little bit of a delay, huh? Oh well.
Is that right?
Whatever.
Okay, do people hear my words?
Yes, people are gonna hear your words. Have you not? How many fucking weeks have we been doing this?
I have very important words for the people to hear.
I'm sure you do.
Carla and Tim are here. I'm surprised that you guys haven't packed up and moved to Chaz, you leftist commies.
I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what the
why don't you
are complaining about right now.
why don't you regale us on what Chaz is, Mike?
Chaz, guys, it's the Capitol Hill. What is it? The Capitol Hill.
You don't really actually know what it is.
Autonomous zone.
Words.
Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. That's where all your little commie Antifa friends are now. It's 6 blocks in Seattle, Washington that have been taken over by Antifa.
Is it by a church? And can we fly Trump out there? He can move him real quick. Taken over by Antifa. Antifa's not a thing.
It's not a thing, I know. Yeah, it's not a thing. That's why it's everywhere.
It's everywhere? Where do you see it?
It's all over the place.
Always talking about how your grandparents served in World War II.
I think you're thinking of God.
Those were actual anti-fascists.
So your grandparents were Antifa, and now you want to mock Antifa. So you are pro.
You are mocking. It's not me mocking. It's the group of basement-dwelling incels that wear masks over their face to hide their identities and then cower away after they loot a fucking TGI Fridays.
So you're pro-fascist?
Yes, I'm pro-fascist.
I just like the
right now.
You know who the real fascists are? Are the people who call themselves Antifa.
But where are you right now?
Quotes. You've actually brought me to doing air quotes now.
What part of the house are you in right now?
Right now, I'm in my house. Don't worry about where I am.
Where in the house are you?
My bunker.
My bunker. Are you inspecting it? It's just an inspection?
Yes.
I want to know why Antifa all of a sudden likes TGI Fridays. Is it like endless apps?
It's only apps. You know what it is? It's the Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce.
They don't like their neighborhood bar and grill.
You know what? I don't like the Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. It's weird and sticky.
You're weird. You're weird and sticky.
I fucking saw that coming.
Oh yeah.
So
Jazz is what? It's the 51st state now.
oh, get the fuck out of here! Come on, really? Is that a thing, or is it just like a Breitbart
It's
side?
not a thing. It's just something that Mike and the other Mikes are. It's their word of the week or the word of the day.
Jazz is the word of the week. It's your people.
Antifa was the word of last week. So
it's your people. It's your people.
When we
Jazz.
were against fascists in World War II, that's cool. But now we're all pro-fascist, or you're anti-American. So that's how that works.
I could call myself Mikey Jesus. It doesn't make me Jesus. That's what Antifa's doing.
Mikey Cheez-Its?
They're anti-fascists.
Mikey Cheez-Its, because that's what they're calling you behind your back.
Okay. Carla, actually turn on the real news one day instead of watching all your Facebook memes, and then you'll know what Chaz is. It's your people that are doing this. They took over 6 blocks in Seattle, Washington, and they took over a police station, which they're not even able to get out on calls now. These are your people. That's what they're doing.
If the picture you posted today is any indication, then how the fuck did they take over the police station? They haven't been defunded yet. I'm pretty sure, all you need to do is throw an IPA at that guy.
The weakest mayor in this country, they sense weakness, and then they went there, and that woman is a fucking piece of shit who has no power. So you know what? And now all you people are going to complain when Trump goes in there with tear gas and rubber bullets and takes out these motherfuckers.
Is there looting? I don't know what's going on.
There's nothing. It's a completely peaceful protest. It's literally just people sitting there.
This is a peaceful protest. They forcefully took over 6 blocks in Seattle, Washington. Carla's looking it up right now because no idea what we're talking about.
I honestly...
what the hell are you talking about?
I saw you post about it all day, and I'm just like, what the fuck, Chaz?
Yeah, and I usually ignore what the hell he talks about because it's usually nonsense, and it turns out that, in fact, it's nonsense. Yeah.
If Chaz is a thing, I would rather it be Bono, and I'd rather J.K. Rowling's be against it. Can we just not do it? I
was hoping they made their leader Chaz Bono. That's the only way they can be any more ridiculous. But you can't just deny things that are happening. I mean, it's
that's funny. Chief Best on Thursday said that they have no formal reports of any of this occurring. The chief of police says they have no reports of this happening, but Keegan's on it. Keeg Witness News.
Okay, Carla.
Were you in Seattle earlier today?
What fucking George Soros fucking document are you quoting here?
Oh, fucking George Soros, can we stop? That old crotchety prick isn't fucking doing anything. Honestly, the highlight of his day is taking a leak. He's older than dirt.
I'm sorry that you guys don't believe any of this, and I'm the only one that's actually...
I don't believe in conspiracies. I just don't believe in conspiracies. Listen, whether a group of fucking lumbersexuals are trying to start their own fucking Petoria in Seattle, all right, that's one thing. I buy that there's shitheads out there that are fucking dumb enough to try to do something like that. How they're getting away with it, given the fact that I saw what you fucking posted today and what the guys look like, I have no goddamn idea. But... I believe that there's probably a group of fucking people out there that are like, we're going to start our own fucking commune in the middle of Seattle. Good fucking luck.
The mayor acknowledged it. She's a fucking piece of garbage.
Well, it's literally a peaceful protest. What the fuck? Why is she a peaceful piece of garbage? Because she doesn't want to fire on peaceful protesters? Because she doesn't want to fire on her constituents?
Listen, you just learned about it 30 seconds ago. So
and I know how to read, which apparently you don't. Read about it. Why are you more concerned with the protests than what actually they're protesting about? Why are you so concerned with peaceful protests, but you have literally not a fucking thing to say about police brutality, about...
Have you not been listening to me for weeks and weeks? All I talk about is...
You're not saying shit. You're not saying shit. You're so concerned about peaceful protests in Seattle. How about you fucking stop talking shit about people protesting in East Meadow?
What, the fucking parades that are going on by my house? And I have to have a helicopter over my house all day like I'm fucking Henry Hill? And I have my brother fucking mixing the tomato sauce in my kitchen? Fuck you.
You want something for that headache?
Fuck you. Fuck all that. It's fucking enough now. There's been so many protests.
Why is it enough? Why is it enough? Because it doesn't affect you? Because it doesn't affect you, so it's enough?
Okay, go, and then I'll go.
It's enough because it inconveniences you a tiny bit, and it doesn't affect you. Okay, so just because it doesn't affect you, it's enough.
It's ridiculous at this point.
It's ridiculous because it doesn't affect you, so you don't give a shit.
No, it doesn't affect me. Not that I don't give a shit.
So you don't give a shit.
Now it's just ridiculous. It's just
why is it ridiculous? Why is it ridiculous? Because it doesn't affect you.
Everyone has heard the message. Everyone who is gonna
not you apparently.
Oh my God! Can I fucking talk? I just let you talk. Jesus Christ! Go. You have some stupid shit to say. Say it, and then I'll talk.
No, I have the smart shit to say. We're gonna wait and hear your stupid shit. But go ahead. Regale us with your stupid shit. Go ahead.
Go. You have so much to say. You go. You know what I have to say? Everyone who heard the message has heard the message. Anyone who's going to absorb it has already absorbed it. Now it's just playtime in fucking Hempstead Turnpike. It's a fucking parade now. Enough. That's what I said.
So it's more important that you not be mildly inconvenienced.
I'm not mildly inconvenienced. I'm not inconvenienced at all.
Oh, so you just think that
the helicopter over my house annoys me. I'm trying to watch fucking Mindhunter.
You're trying to watch what? Cops?
Great show. No, Mindhunter. I want to hear a helicopter over my head all day long. Enough is enough.
Trying to watch Cops.
Filmed. Yeah, I'm trying to watch Cops, and you fucking idiots ruined that for me.
Filmed on location from the unemployment office.
You can't even watch Paw Patrol.
Can you fucking stop? Paw Patrol's not canceled.
For the love of God, I can't even watch Paw Patrol with a 5-year-old now because you people are so ridiculous. Oh my God, a little cartoon German Shepherd hurts my ass now. Elmer Fudd holding a gun hurts my little hiney hole now.
It wasn't that. I mean, his father was at the Woolworth riots, so I mean.
Oh, it's just enough. We get it.
I mean, it doesn't really. I mean, you're still gonna have to pay your mortgage and bills and everything like that. It's not. It doesn't fucking matter whether Paw Patrol. There's a million other things out there for kids to watch. First of all, the thing's not getting fucking.
Paw Patrol's adorable.
It's not getting canceled, so let's relax, okay? I mean, Doc McStuffins isn't being sued for medical malpractice, okay?
Should be though. She should be.
Turns out Dora got a Garmin. She didn't need a show anymore. It's fucking fine. We don't need any of this shit. Yeah. Except for lumbersexuals taking over police stations in fucking Seattle now.
Don't sleep on lumbersexuals.
Stop.
Yeah.
I hate trends.
It's just enough. Well, you just try to cancel everything. It would stop.
Use a beard as a neckline. I mean, I don't know. There is always a step too far, but this is the way the pendulum swings. It's we went so far one way that everybody was like, "Whoa, slow the fuck down," and now we're headed the other direction.
Far the other way. You're exactly right, and it's exactly both extremes are ridiculous, and now we're at the more ridiculous extreme of trying to cancel a cartoon German Shepherd.
Well, here's the thing. Just because fucking...
Cancel a cartoon.
Right. Just because, 4 or 5 people comment on fucking Twitter doesn't make it a goddamn thing, okay? Just because BuzzFeed...
Now we can't watch Paw Patrol, right, liberal?
Right. BuzzFeed has nothing else to run, and so they found fucking 4 assholes on Twitter. Oh my God, Paw Patrol, the guys with fucking police brutality wearing a badge, and they fucking run with it, and then assholes share it all over social media, and then here we are.
Episode where they shot the water cannon on everyone, and then the German Shepherd dog bit that person's leg.
I mean that does happen.
I mean I can see getting rid of that episode.
I mean it does happen.
Yeah.
There was that Backyardigans where the bird was thrown around the N-word my grandfather back in '72.
Gone with the Wind. I can't watch Gone with the Wind now.
You can.
You never watched Gone with the Wind?
I haven't seen it in 36 years, but
that's good because it would take you 36 years to finish it.
Yeah, exactly. It was good just knowing it was there. I would never watch it. I would never watch Gone with the Wind, but it was always comforting knowing it was there. If I ever want to get around to it.
I know. I have an exercise bike like that.
Gone with the Wind is the exercise bike with 3 hoodies draped over it of movies.
That's what it is. What do you want? What do you want to watch tonight? Gone with the Wind? Yeah, no. What else?
Dumb and Dumber's on again. It's just,
what else we got?
Yeah. It's been a week though. You guys are good. As your Tim has a development on his tick bite, I believe, right?
We fucking switching to that for Paw Patrol? Because I probably got it from one of those mutts.
Whoa, racist.
I mean, whoa, settle down.
Right.
No, I got a call that it was a Lone Star tick. So now I'm eating all the red meat I can before I can't.
Lone Star ticks, they're from Texas, right? Is that
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Or are they just in Spaceballs?
Again, we meet for the first time for the last time.
But yeah, that's like one of the side effects. It makes you like deathly allergic to
red meat, and I guess there's a blood disease with it that it could thin the blood out, which is good because I'm on blood thinners.
It's serendipitous.
I know, right? The tick said to me, "Listen, I'm just trying to save you the copays." I was like, "All right," but he said it with a southern drawl, so.
Now, are you gonna like experiment around with red meat and stuff, or just?
I cooked a steak yesterday.
And you're with us. You're still with us. So
I mean, yeah, I'm good. That's fucking.
Carla, lovely Carla, how was your week?
Good.
All right.
Good.
I made clams for dinner last night. I made clam sauce. Carla loved them, right?
Drinking a lot this week.
Well, I mean, I know you're upset probably about the Confederate flag being banned from NASCAR, so that could that could happen. I know how partial you are to it.
I'm a big NASCAR fan.
Yep, now you are, right?
Oh my God, I
Love
fucking.
NASCAR.
Do you really?
No, not even a little bit. If I was gonna be stuck watching something boring like that, I'd go Formula One.
Here's a general rule of thumb. I'm a 42-year-old way ex-athlete, and by way I mean like 25 years. And if I actually can do it, it's not a sport. Sorry, it's not a sport.
That's what I always.
So you can do NASCAR. So you have a souped-up stock car in your garage that you drive at 100.
If you gave me one of those, I could definitely hit the gas pedal and drive it.
Have you been in the car with me? I book listen. I could make left turns all goddamn day long.
Yeah.
And I've had no AC in my car, so I know how fucking hot it
I
gets.
was gonna say it's really hot. You look like somebody who doesn't tolerate high temperatures.
I wear 3 shirts in the summer.
Why?
Because my ass crack runs from my balls to the back of my neck.
So every day for you is a long ass day.
Oh, there it is.
Well, folks, thanks for tuning in.
It's not going to get any better than that.
Or worse. Seriously, I haven't heard any NASCAR fans like flipping out over this, which
No,
I get.
There were a couple.
Yeah. I mean,
the one guy. I don't know names or anything. So there was that one guy.
Ray Carcerelli or something like that.
Ray Ciccarelli.
Ciccarelli, yeah.
It just sounds like racist.
It does sound like racist.
Is he the guy that NASCAR had to Google to figure out who he was?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He's finished last in every race he's ever been in. So
hey, here's a shameless plug. I do a rant about this idiot on the next Shut Up Stupid. Tune in next Monday.
Oh, really?
Here's the good news, Tim. You can jump in and take over for him because all you have to do is come in last.
That's what I'm saying.
Ray Ciccarelli is still finishing the race that Dale Earnhardt died in.
Dude, I literally fucking won the Winston 400 on the way home from work. I don't understand how this guy...
I love that his name is Ray Ciccarelli.
It doesn't sound like...
That guy's not good at anything having to do with race.
Whoa, there you go.
Better?
Better, yeah, we're getting better.
Fantastic.
Yeah, haven't heard much backlash from the NASCAR fans, but I don't really
Now,
interact with any of them in my daily life.
well,
What's next? We gotta treat women as equals.
well, let's slow it down there.
No, definitely not. Because Danica Patrick shit the bed.
You got the vote. Be happy with that. Danica Patrick shit the bed. Is she still a thing?
I don't think so. She was.
She's still a thing. Like she's still alive.
No, but like she was a big thing in the racing circuit, right? Like I guess
Of course
just
she was a big thing in the racing circuit.
She
She was good looking. She was hot. So all you male dingbats need to know is that she's hot, and you're all like, "Wah!"
well, good looking is relative in the racing circuit. When the most fuckable person is Richard Petty.
Yeah, that's why. Like
Home Depot guy was cute. That Home Depot one. What's the Home Depot one?
Oh yeah, I forget his name, but I used to work for Home Depot.
Jeff Gordon.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon's cute.
The other thing, she was a mediocre racer, but like it's always going to be big news when like the worst drivers are race car drivers, like Asians and women. You know.
Okay, so what was that about canceled? And you are upset about Paw Patrol. Oh my God. Carla, comment?
Guys, no, I'm gonna change the subject because I just can't deal with you right now. Guys, so there was some other podcast that Mike was paying attention to because they were talking about him, and the woman who was on the podcast is a bartender that knows him, and the person interviewing her asked, who would you most like to sleep with, I guess, like in the world, and like her choice was Mike, which really, like Jason Momoa exists, but you're gonna go Mike Keegan, but okay.
No, comedians. Jason Momoa.
Comedians. Oh, I thought it was in the world. I was like, wow.
No, comedians. I'm pretty much one of the hottest comedians.
Sure.
What was the podcast?
It doesn't matter. But now listen. So
Carla's so jealous.
No. So I was talking to Tim today, right? And Tim gets a lot of female attention, right? The ladies.
No,
Tim love Mike.
Tim doesn't. Right? No.
And then, what's interesting is I feel like the more people watch the podcast, the more that women are into you guys. But like I've been telling people who creep into my DMs for the longest time, I have a horrible personality, and I think it's really keeping men away. I haven't gotten dick pics in forever. I think I've gotten like 3 dick pics all quarantine. So I think that we should post on our page and we should do a fuck, marry, kill.
You know how many dick pics you're about to get right now, Carla?
I think we should do a fuck, marry, kill domestic disturbance.
You got two dicks on the screen right now. I'm all
1.5.
I'm all good with this, thanks.
Why don't we just do a poll, fuck, marry, kill on the page?
Let's not.
Let's see what happens. Let's see if my theory is correct.
Let's not.
Why?
Because who gives a fuck? I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks about any of that shit. The world is burning around us, and we fucking get. And you got to give a shit about what people think about us. I don't fucking care about me. Good God.
I care about you, Tim.
Fuck that.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Every tirade, it's got all these ladies wet in the pants right now.
Oh, please.
Look, every time he goes, oh, please.
Like, oh, shut up, stupid.
So dreamy.
Well, they're in their clam bucket like a DJ.
Clam bucket. All right.
Are they ladybugs?
Let's talk about CrossFit. Can we talk about CrossFit?
No.
You want to talk about flushing millions upon millions of dollars down the toilet?
Yeah. Tell everyone what's going on with CrossFit, Carla. Because Carla actually has done. She's a big CrossFit junkie. She has a sticker on the back of her car about CrossFit. Tell everyone what's going on.
Right. So the founder of CrossFit posted something that was racist, and then someone was talking about. He said it was Floyd 19. He refused to back down on it. Also, a lot of people were already complaining that CrossFit hadn't come out with a statement as a company about
those motherfuckers. Because I was just gonna start doing CrossFit, and then this shit happened. No CrossFit for me. I promise you that.
You're gonna do croissant fit. Different.
I do love a nice buttery croissant.
Flaky. Yeah, it's different.
No, everyone that's listening now, I promise you, you can be rest assured that I, Michael Keegan, because of all this, will not be doing CrossFit anytime soon.
Well, here's the good news, Mike. Most of their affiliates have now canceled their affiliation, so they're not getting any of that money. Reebok dropped them, so they get rid of the main guy, right? They get rid of the main guy, and then they appoint a new guy, right? Because that's what you do when the CEO fucks up. Now you got to get rid of him because he lost all the money and the Reebok sponsorship and all that. Right now it's out the window. All the CrossFit athletes are saying they're not coming back for the games. So what do? They appoint a new guy, right? That makes sense. So the new guy holds a press conference. They ask him what he's going to say about race relations, and he literally walks off stage.
Yeah. Crazy. CrossFit is the biggest scam in the world.
CrossFit's not a thing that's happening anymore, guys.
It's the biggest scam in the world. Let me pay $250 a month so I can flip a tire and wiggle some ropes in a storage unit. The biggest fucking scam there was.
I love the CrossFit.
Because it's a cult. It's a cult mentality.
It's the fucking montage scene from Rocky IV. Who fucking is going to pay $200 a month for that horse shit? Stop. Yeah. Ugh.
It's a cult mentality, and
of course you would, and you love it, and you love buying all the gear and all that other fucking bullshit. Can't people do things without having to fucking put? Can you go to the gym without having to fucking advertise that you go to the gym?
And Carla also wants everyone to know that she's been selling Avon and Isogenics.
I don't sell anything to anyone. I don't do that. I don't sell things to people.
I got a box of fucking LuLaRoe that says different.
Oh, no. I would never do that. Oh, no. I would never wear those ugly leggings. Isn't that a Mormon thing?
CrossFit, Isogenics.
Well, there goes a quarter of our fucking audience.
Isn't LuLaRoe, wasn't that founded by Mormons so that women would look less attractive? I'm asking honestly, isn't that a thing that it's founded by Mormons?
We're about to get a lot of email.
From LuLaRoe, they're a scam. They got sued.
There's a lot of plus size women that are about to send us a lot of hate mail.
If we get more hate mail for making fun of LuLaRoe than we do for your driving comment.
But mine
now
is
we're going to hate mail because LuLaRoe is a scam. They're getting sued over ugly leggings. Who's fucking paying for those things? They're so ugly. Jeff Fosse has said, so fucking true, Keegan. Who the hell knows what the fuck he's talking about? Because Keegan hasn't said anything that anyone should agree with.
I mean, he did say that, LuLaRoe is nice.
I'm a straight shooter is what I am.
I'm a straight shooter.
Straight shooter. Ooh.
That's why people like me.
I'm a straight...
What you see is what you get with me. WYSIWYG.
I'm going to live stream the fucking text that I get from my brother throughout the whole show. It's basic.
Oh, yeah, you should do that.
It's basically the QAnon fucking Twitter feed. The entire show.
I love your brother.
The entire show. He don't eat pizza anymore because of it.
Why? What happened to pizza?
Well, pizza equals rape, apparently. I'm sorry, not just any rape. Child rape.
It is.
Shit.
Yes, see, because Jeffrey Epstein used to send his plane out for pizza and hot dogs, and that was little girls and boys, and that's what they called them, pizza and hot dogs, right? So
you can't eat pizza now because if you eat pizza, you're a child rapist.
It's all a bunch of
you're
fucking...
a girl child rapist. Can't eat hot dogs because then you're a boy child rapist.
It's all a bunch of conspiracy theory fucking horseshit. All of it.
So if you eat a delicious slice of pizza, you also enjoy pedophilia. Is that what the mics are saying?
A delicious slice of pizza is a young girl.
What if it's a grandma slice?
What did you have for dinner tonight?
An eggplant hero with no Parmesan cheese on it.
That's just communist.
I did not have pizza. Your daughter ate 2 slices of pizza.
Pizza, as I like to call it.
So you're trying to encourage pedophilia in children?
No, children can eat pizza.
Well,
it's like feeding chicken.
I was going to say, is that like feeding a cow meat?
Yeah, is that like feeding fish tuna fish? It's abomination. Exactly. I mean, do you know how dumb this sounds? Imagine being so dumb that this makes sense to you. Imagine how stupid you have to be that someone says this to you and you go,
imagine being a pedophile sympathizer.
Well, here's the thing.
That makes so much sense.
Jeffrey Epstein got away with a ton of pedophilia, But in order to make the story even better in fucking people's minds, it had to be a global fucking conspiracy of epic proportions. Because
Led by the Italians.
in this day and age, people can keep a fucking secret. Holy good God.
The whole pizza thing, it's ridiculous. But leftists are pedophiles and pedophile apologists.
My brother just called me a dick.
Awesome.
Love you too, man. Oh, yeah. My brother is pretty.
Wow, there's a lot going on.
I just can't wrap my brain around that. You eat pizza, like people just will eat pizza until they're 500 pounds and just look like a giant boiled ham. But then someone tells them like, oh no, pizza equals child pornography ring. And they're like, well, I guess we won't eat pizza anymore.
I was kidding. My brother still eats pizza, but I mean, you know, these...
I know, but you know what? I bet there's people out there that are now believing
it was an exaggeration, but
yeah, they're called lactose intolerant.
Pizzagate is yeah.
Pizzagate's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not a
Sure.
thing.
It's not a thing.
Soros, not a thing. Chaz, not a thing.
Once Trump gets reelected
things are things.
and can circle the wagons around these pedophiles, then you'll find out.
Here's what's going to happen.
What pedophiles?
Trump's not going to get
Trump
reelected.
Trump is a pedophile. He tried to bang his daughter when she was 12. He said, "Is it weird that I'm more attracted to my 12-year-old than my wife?" That's some pedophile shit.
His wife was
That's
a pig.
Weird shit. That's your boy. That's your boy.
I mean,
your boy sniffs little kids' hairs.
Are they his?
I like to sniff a little kid here and there. They smell nice, like cookies and puppies.
Your boy likes when little kids rub up against his legs in a swimming pool.
Scraps?
I don't know. If you don't vote for Joe Biden, you ain't black.
I heard that somewhere.
Let's explain the Sesame Street background. There was some going on there.
Yeah.
Man, I watched the COVID Sesame Street, and I watched the new one about race relations, and I thought they were excellent.
Excellent.
I thought they were excellent.
They were
very well done. They were very well done. They had a lot of very educated people learned in child psychology, people learned in race relations. It was great. I thought they were both wonderful. I don't think Sesame Street does anything halfway.
But the controversy, which was Tucker Carlson, who always goes for the theatrics,
you think,
went on a tirade about Elmo.
He did. He said that
classic leftist fashion, who goes on a tirade against a cartoon dog.
Who the fuck doesn't like Elmo? There has to be something wrong with you.
Exactly.
Well, there was that whole thing with the young boys and
with the tickling and the
puppeteers, and you know what happens.
But that's not Elmo. That's something else.
Well, that's
the way Tucker Carlson was talking, he thinks Elmo is a real person that needs to be spoken to. He's not talking about the puppet Elmo. He was trying to call out Elmo as a human being.
He his beef was, and he said, and I quote, "It's teaching children that America is a very bad place and that it's all your fault."
Yeah.
Well, it's not all the kids' fault, but I mean, probably Tucker Carlson and all the rest of the Tucker Carlsons, probably their fault.
I mean,
it's actually kind of like all your people's fault, but not Hispanics. I didn't mean Hispanics. I meant leftists.
Tuckers. I thought you meant Tuckers. Specifically, Tucker Max, Tucker Carlson.
When I said your people to Carla, I don't mean Hispanics. You're very fine people on both sides. But Elmo, I don't know. I wish we had the clip, but everyone who's listening, if you haven't seen it, watch the clip. It's actually Elmo's dad talking to Elmo about racism, and Elmo's dad just looks like an older version of Elmo, and it's awesome. And his name is Louie. Elmo's dad's name is Louie, and he has the Charlie Sheen bowling shirt on, and he just looks like an absentee dad who popped up 15 years later in Elmo's life to give him a lesson about racism. It's amazing. Like, he just talked to him about not hating black people, and then he's going to go do blow with his stripper girlfriend in Bahamas.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
that needed to be played at the end of that speech, though. It was really good, though. Huh?
What kind of a piece of shit do you have to be to go after Elmo?
What kind of piece of shit do you have to be to go after Paw Patrol?
Nobody's
going
after Paw Patrol.
So many people are going after Paw Patrol. It's not poor people.
You need to really do a little bit more reading, and you need to stay off Facebook and Fox News. No one's going after Paw Patrol. It's on right now. It's on Nick at Night. It's on Nick Jr.
Yeah, because they realized how ridiculous people were for wanting to cancel it because it had a cop.
Nobody said that.
Cops hurt your
holes. There's no Pizzagate. No one's going after Paw Patrol. Imagine being so dumb that you think someone's trying to cancel Paw Patrol just because they canceled Cops. That's it.
There's a petition going around to cancel Paw Patrol.
There isn't a petition going around. No one gives a shit about Paw Patrol.
Right,
no one cares.
Let's stop this now, and I'm going to post it.
Cares.
I'll post it afterwards.
Only one of them's a cop. One of them's like a construction worker. It's like the village
people.
The village people. They're very inclusive. They're very inclusive. They have everybody in there. They even have some girl dogs. One's like a ski instructor or something.
Not allowed to look at police with
fantastic.
Little hiney holes.
Is the ski instructor a Saint Bernard?
No, she's a husky, and her name is Everest.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Yeah. You know,
Mike doesn't even fucking watch Paw Patrol.
But nobody's canceling Paw Patrol. Nobody's canceling Paw Patrol. What are they going to do? Have Dee Wallace come and shoot the dog? Or stab it? I forget.
I know, it's like so outrageous. Like, conservatives will just grab onto everything and be like, no, they're trying to end Paw Patrol. Oh, my God.
A protest cancel Paw Patrol.
There's a protest outside my door, so we can't watch Paw Patrol.
If it's not a meme that has fucking... Ugh, forget you.
All the nonsense. The histrionics and the pearl clutching of all of these conservative men, and they call us hysterical women. I mean, the Paw Patrol. I'm so offended. It's conservative men who are so excited to be offended about anything and to grasp onto anything and go, these liberals are destroying the foundation of America. What? Because people want some rights? Like, how racist does this country have to be that when you protest racism, Americans take it personally and they think it's against the country?
No, you're a fucking communist.
How ingrained is racism in this country that you take it personally?
Racism's over. It's done. There's no more racism.
Wait, that's it? We solved it last week?
There's no more racism, Carla. It's over. It's done. We haven't had racism in years.
Really?
See how easy it is to deny things that are actually happening? I can do it too.
Thanks, because that's what I think everyone was wondering was where do the white dudes chime in on whether racism is happening or not?
Yeah, thanks. I know. Once again,
wondering what the white dudes were thinking about it.
You know what? I'm white and I have a fucking opinion, and you're gonna listen to it.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Your opinion is that racism doesn't exist, and in your world, it doesn't.
See how stupid? Like, I just admitted that I was using that because you choose to deny things that are actually happening, but you only hear what you want to hear. But now it's like, oh my God, Mike says racism's not real. Racism's not. You're dumb. You're dumb.
On that note, let's watch a clip of actual racism.
Yeah, let's watch racism.
It's a good one.
I said she is, and that's why she's leaving. Okay. So you will leave too.
No. This is going all over the internet. You don't know who I am. You told her to go back to her country, where she's from.
I did not even be with her. That's assault.
Yeah.
You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Where were you born? Where were you born? Where were you born? I was born in America. Where are your ancestors from? They're not from this country. You're going back to Mexico. You better go back to where you're from.
You just walked into her.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
Yeah, you deserved it. Oh my God. In my opinion. Yeah, you pushed her and she smacked you. That was self-defense on her part.
Oh, she grabbed me.
Nope.
Please.
Yeah. Wow. That was something else, huh? Let's go to the tail of the tape. The Karen stands at 5'9" with a reach of 47 inches. First of all, the little I forget. I saw an interview with her too, but I forget what the fuck her name is. The
Native American one,
right? She like she had to jump up to punch that bitch in the face like she was Little Mac and fucking Tyson's Punch Out.
I'll tell you one thing though, Karen got a fat ass though.
That sundress was not the most flat, or it wasn't even a sundress. I don't know what the fuck it was.
I'm attracted to most Karens.
Of course,
she looks kind of like a zebra from behind. She looks a little bit like a zebra. You know, she's a lawyer.
Not anymore.
They're not much longer. Not much longer. You know, what's really interesting, I mean, how quickly she backs off when that girl slaps the holy living shit out of her. She slapped the racism out of her, I think. I think she slapped her so hard she said Black Lives Matter and ran off.
She is twice her size and fucking did nothing. You got to back.
You know what my favorite part of the video is? My favorite part of the video is that the short girl's boyfriend. Like it just starts and he's just like, "You got this." Yeah. He's like, I'll just wait until she slaps the shit out of you and we're leaving.
Now he has the same look on his face that Mike usually has on his. The fucking here we go. All right.
When Carla's trying to return something at a restaurant,
like, let me go find my PBA card. Great.
That's right.
I'm sorry, officer. You know. I mean, listen. That's some. But that's the mindset of more than a fair share of people in this country to just outwardly fucking tell somebody, you know, you go back to Mexico as if you fucking know where they were born. You know, first of all, I didn't even. She looked more like Inuit than anything else, right? She's Native American.
Go back to Alaska.
Yeah, right. She's.
And that's what she said. That's what the girl said. She goes, "I'm Native American. Get the fuck out of my face. Go back where you came from. I'm from here."
She did. She looked like she looked like she was Inuit, you know, or as that woman would have said, you know, she looked like a snow Mexican. I'm just tired. I'm tired of people feeling comfortable enough to be just outwardly racist assholes to everybody that they don't even know. You don't even know a person, and you're fucking being a dick to them.
Also, why would you ever think that it's okay to just grab someone and think that you're not about to get your chin checked? Like you're already having an altercation and you're just going to go and grab this chick? Of course she's going to slap the shit out of you. I don't know what you're going to do. You're just going to come and grab me? You're going to put your hands on me? Now I got to slap the shit out of you.
She did.
I guess now it's on.
Back up. Like if you grab somebody and you expect them to react and then you got to react to that.
And then I love how she just gets a shit slapped out of her. I love how she just immediately, she's like, "Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Go on about your business. Buy whatever you like."
And Plagianos is right. Plagianos said that native chick is smoking. Like, and she's a very, very good young lady.
She was really, really hot. Yeah.
You know, the fucking the older lawyer looked like the fucking thing that came out of the basement in Evil Dead 2. So, you know.
Plus, if you thought she was Hispanic, you're gonna grab her. You should be assuming that she got a knife on her. Why would you grab her?
Were you in the store?
No, that was the dollar store that I got kicked out of for not wearing a mask.
Was it because you're Mexican? I just don't understand where people have the gall to just say what. And now again, I don't know what happened before the filming started. But I can venture to say, based upon the way that woman was reacting, that she was just a dumb fucking jerk off.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Whatever. Have words. Don't touch somebody and expect something not to happen.
Or just mind your fucking business.
What's great is the Yelp reviews on her law firm's website.
Is that a thing?
And also, they just literally went after her firm and they just. In like a matter of hours, she had like 5,000 one-star reviews. People read, you know, when you go to a Yelp review or one of those things that can you help us answer some questions, and it said, "Is this a law firm?" So now it's been relabeled as a public bathroom rather than a law firm.
I'll tell you, negative Yelp reviews are a real Karen thing to do. The Karening the Karen.
Yeah, who has the fucking time for this shit? I have time to go on and complain about the unample fucking parking at a local eatery.
Nobody's got time for it.
Mike that shit.
You both do. I guarantee you both do.
Mike does that shit. Mike does that shit. I have like
I
2
left
Yelp reviews.
one Yelp review
Yes,
in my
they are
life.
both negative. Yes, they are both negative. They're both negative. Actually, I have 3. One of them was great. Quality Italian. That place is spectacular. I had not one complaint. Not one. My first positive Yelp review.
You have a Yelp emoji, your own avatar, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's a little it's a twerking ice cream cone.
Yeah. I left one Yelp review from a comedy venue that tried to screw me out of money in Rockville Center, and I told everyone that they were responsible for the Ebola virus.
Were they?
They might have been. And then the guy told one of my friends, he said, well, tell Mike Keegan I'm going to fuck his wife. I don't have a wife.
I was going to say.
I don't have a wife.
That would have been impressive.
And this is pre-Carla, so he wasn't disparaged.
I would have gave a good review for that. Actually, if they would have pulled that off. I just don't fucking get
it. It was the Vibe Lounge in Rockville Center, that shitty shithole.
I don't get how people have the fucking time for this nonsense. I literally wake up every morning pulling my fucking hair out of my head that the fucking world is collapsing on itself because people can act like adults. And there's people out there fucking complaining, well, you know what? They didn't fill my water twice. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Well, I don't think anyone's making those Yelp reviews now because all restaurants are closed, Tim.
You know what the fuck
Outdoor
I mean,
dining's
Larry
open
Little.
again.
Yeah, and outdoor dining
take
is
everything
open.
very literal, like an autistic. Outdoor dining is open again.
It is open again. What is this, phase 2 or phase 3? What phase are we in?
Phase 2.
We're in phase 2. We're in phase 2. So that is yes haircut, no nails.
Yes haircut, no church.
No church.
Yes protest, no church.
Yes church, dummy.
I mean, God
yes
is,
church.
God is
Keep
everywhere.
up.
They're allowing like 5 people into a church.
God is everywhere. Doesn't
25%
matter.
capacity. What the fuck
Yeah.
do you care? When was the last time you stepped foot in a church, Mike? Why do you care? You just want to find something to complain about. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, well, you know what? They'll be reopened by this Christmas. You'll be good.
Yes, 5,000 people at a protest. No, 50 people at a church. Okay, I get it. This makes sense.
Do you get it? Do you get it? Because it feels like you don't.
I actually don't get it.
Like
I was being.
It feels like you still don't understand. It feels like you still don't understand.
Facetious because I don't understand how it's okay to have 5,000 people at a protest, but it's not okay to have 100 people in a church. Because I know it's so terrible to believe in God in America now.
What?
What does one have to do with the other?
What?
God and America, or God America?
God and America.
Oh,
because all the left are trying to cancel God and cancel America and cancel Paw Patrol.
Oh, remember when we had a separation of church and state? Am I the only one who learned that in civics? Am I the only one who learned that in civics class? Maybe I'm the only one who took AP American history.
God, America, Paw Patrol.
God, American Paw Patrol, the Holy Trinity.
Domino's, Nabisco, shredded wheat.
Oh, this is fun.
People not, Mike, let me explain it to you. People not coming together, right? Like in a church, like willingly is a safety precaution, right? Like when you get on a bus, right? If you get on a bus and they're like, you should hold on to something or you should buckle your seatbelt, you should definitely do that, right? You should do that because it's a safety precaution.
I saw this meme.
It's the right thing to do, right? Yeah, okay, so I'm explaining it to you understand. So if the bus driver turns around and starts shooting everybody, you probably want to unbuckle and get the fuck off. So it's a safety precaution. It's a safety precaution.
Because that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard anyway.
It's not. It's actually super accurate. It really helps people like you who have no understanding of why people are protesting to understand. It's something that helps you to understand. It's like a mnemonic, only for dumb people.
Yep, let's put 5,000 people together, but we're gonna vilify somebody because they don't wear a mask in a fucking dollar store. All right.
Yeah, wear a mask. Wear a mask.
Are you upset about being persecuted?
Me? No, I don't care. No,
I mean, it sounds like you're holding a grudge.
Nah.
Just saying.
It's just the hypocrisy is growing and snowballing every day, and
so you were the only one in the store not wearing a mask, and they weren't nice to you because you were in the minority?
They were actually pretty nice to me.
Oh, so you just want to bitch for the sake of bitching?
No. That's why you go to a protest to bitch, isn't it?
No, you go to a protest to exercise your civil liberties. As guaranteed to you in the Constitution. You should try reading it sometime.
I mean, it really.
I should try to read the Constitution, you snarky idiot.
Wow. All right. I mean, it really depends on what side of the protest you're on. If I don't agree with the protesters, then they're there to bitch.
Yeah.
Because again, everybody's a fucking hypocrite. That's
So all the
bottom line.
Karens that want everyone to social distance are okay with the 5,000 people that want to get together on the Brooklyn Bridge. I get it.
Do you, Mike? Because it still feels like you don't.
At its finest.
Still feeling a lot like you don't get it. Still feels like you don't get it.
Hypocrisy at its finest.
Oh, I like the spillover
Social
from last
distancing
week.
is okay here, but not okay here. I get it.
Seems like you still don't get it, though.
You people are showing your true colors, and I see it, and we all see it.
Still feels
So have
like
fun
you
being
probably
a
don't
hypocrite.
get it.
Have fun being a hypocrite.
Still feels like you're not quite getting it.
Go to your little parade and then yell at me for wanting to go to a bar.
Still feels like you don't get it. You're calling it a little parade.
That's
sound a bit like a fucking douchebag.
At this point, it's a parade. Thank you.
At this point, you sound like a fucking racist douchebag. So stop doubling down. Like, there's nothing cute about that. There's really nothing cute about it. There's nothing attractive about it. There's nothing cute about it. And it's really outrageous. Like, stop. Enough.
I know I'm
At
outrageous.
some point, Mike, at some point, you really do need to fucking scale it down because you are dating a person of color. So fucking scale it down.
All right. Militant Carla shows herself now.
Militant Carla.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be oppressed by you.
All right. Militant Carla, very adorable.
I don't want to be oppressed. This is awesome.
I don't want to be oppressed by my boyfriend anymore.
I mean, I don't want to be talked down to by some fucking white dude who's telling me that I went to a parade when it's not a parade. Don't fucking talk to me like that.
You're talking down to me for being a white dude who's not allowed to have an opinion.
Don't fucking talk down to me.
White people can have no opinions.
I mean, I think you're equating, getting out there and protesting for social justice and equality to going and fucking wrestling up a beer at a bar is kind of.
But I don't care. The reason that they're saying that we can't go to a bar or restaurant is the same reason why they would not want people to be together at a protest or a funeral.
They don't.
So we just have to stand by and watch people get murdered by a military force.
My friend
and they're calling a police
for
department
his mother who died, but they can have a funeral for George Floyd with thousands of people there and not socially distancing. I get it. It
really sounds like you're jealous.
I'm very jealous.
It sounds like you're jealous. Nobody invited you to the protest, but you could have.
I'm jealous. I got 1,000 invites to the protest, but
there was a guy calling about it.
I'm taking you with me to the protest. We can go right now. There's probably one going on right now.
No, there was one by my house, and I was in my pool having a cool drink and the eggplant parmesan hero. I live my life like I want to live my life, and I'm not going to let anyone make me feel guilty about doing that. So thank you very much.
And that's what people are protesting too, because they want to live their lives too, without someone fucking murdering them in cold blood.
They're trying to have their little friends, and they're trying to
live your life.
Trying to virtue
live your life too. The same way you get to live your life in the pool,
trying to make everyone think
that
they're not racist.
They want to be able to do that too.
Nothing more racist than trying to convince people that you're not a racist and virtue signaling people.
I'm trying to convince you to stop being a racist. That's all I'm trying to do.
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
I don't need to worry about myself. I don't need to worry about myself because you know how I know I'm not a racist? Because I know
you try to convince everybody not a racist.
No, because a bunch of dudes, when I walk into the room, immediately think here comes that militant spick. So I know I can't be a racist because I'm only white until I open my mouth. And then you guys are like,
you dropped a hard spa. You dropped a hard spa. I gotta stop you.
I can because I am one. I can.
Hey guys, I'm doing comedy again on Wednesday. One-Eyed Jacks. Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. One-Eyed Jacks and Beth Page. Carla's on the show too. It's gonna be fun. Remember comedy, guys?
Does anybody remember laughter?
What else is going on? You guys want to talk about the old guy who tripped over his shoelaces too?
Oh, Archill.
Poor Archill. He really does look like that guy.
Such a nice guy too, man.
Yeah.
Archill. He really is. I don't. Yeah. I mean, the guy's got traumatic brain injury now, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they just found out. I mean,
yes, sir.
I don't know what else you expect when your head bounces off fucking concrete, but fair enough.
Yep. I don't know what he expected when he tried to agitate police doing their job.
He was
when he tried to hand a helmet to someone.
He's a.
He just knocked
He
over
didn't try to
senior
hand a
citizens?
helmet to him. If you believe that,
Have you watched the video?
Then I got a bridge to sell you.
Dude,
he was an agitator.
The guy is a social activist, a Catholic social activist his entire life. He literally.
You people don't even give a shit about Catholicism, don't you?
I don't give a shit about Catholicism, but this guy led his
Catholic.
life. I'm not Catholic. I'm not anything.
He's not Catholic.
I don't
Why
give
should he give a shit about Catholicism?
But why are you pointing out that he's part of a Catholic organization?
Because that was his entire life. His entire life was going and
his entire life was being a troublemaker.
He's a troublemaker in your eyes, but you know this guy goes around and feeds fucking homeless people throughout the state. And drives shipments of food to all these different, pantries.
Sounds like a real Antifa piece of shit, if you ask me.
But and is beloved by the Catholic community.
Oh, the theatrics. He's beloved
because he is.
All he does is give food to the homeless.
But
stay the fuck away from police.
He goes against your narrative. So now all of a sudden he's a fucking agitator.
Don't walk in the way.
Stop with your that's just hypocritical.
He got a little love tap and he tripped over his shoelaces.
A little love tap. Go.
It was a little love tap.
No way, dude.
Brace yourself if you're gonna walk up to a cop like that. Brace yourself.
Listen, you're not
exactly. No,
he tripped over his shoelaces.
Tim, he's making the point exactly. If you come in contact with a cop, brace yourself because you're about to get fucking hit.
The cop has no idea if he's going to try to stab him or do whatever he wants. He's going to come near him during a protest, expect unexpected.
You're right. Senior citizen crime, senior citizen assault is going way up.
Oh, be quiet.
It's a fucking bag of words originals. You really need to stop with that horse shit. Stop it. The guy got fucking pushed by cops and it did not need to happen.
He's clumsy.
All right, yeah. He's fucking clumsy. Good God.
He's very clumsy.
And now he's got traumatic brain injury. The guy was actually a fucking decent human being. Didn't deserve to get
He wasn't a decent human being.
Okay. Fair enough. Says the guy who just fucking, said that women and Asians can't drive. You're going to judge the Catholic guy that's been serving God his whole entire life.
That's a fact.
Holy fuckerino. I said it again.
Oh, Tim dropped a fuckerino on me.
I said it again.
Now shit's getting real.
We're an hour in. We're one fuckerino in. I think that's doing pretty good.
One fuckerino an hour.
Well, you know what? It could be worse. You could be J.K. Rowling. So.
Oh my goodness. The cancer. Fucking actual Harry Potter came out against her.
What's the bye-bye spell? I don't know.
You know you done fucked up when the person whose career you made.
So what's her beef?
I don't know.
Trans women or not women? Is
that no book dealo.
Is there issue just with trans women or with lesbians as well?
I think it was just trans women.
Yeah, it was just trans women, but I'm sure I'm sure the flip side doesn't appeal to her either.
So, you know what? I don't understand the backstory. She just woke up one day and tweeted, "Trans women aren't women."
Well, I mean, again, we're in a culture where everybody just opines. We're sitting here right now, just opining our opinion.
What is she, Mike? She just wants to wake up one day and just say something shitty.
It's gonna be Harry Potter and the Legend of the Hidden Cocktail Weenie. That's gonna be her apology. On her apology tour.
That's a chamber of secrets I'd love to unlock. I think I feel an Order of the Phoenix coming on.
Poor J.K. Rowling.
Well, listen, don't wake up in the morning and make fun of Half-Blood Princess.
That transphobic C word.
She really is, dude. That's terrible. And Carla, I know you were saying that you didn't even want to touch upon this story.
I don't like touching on this subject. I really don't. It's something that I'm so not properly informed about, and I like to be inclusive.
So what's stopping you now?
I'm saying I like to be inclusive. It's just a topic I don't really know a ton about. I mean, I do know this. I know that Trump just scaled back on protection for transgendered people that were under Obamacare. He just scaled that back. So
what about Trump? What about Trump?
You did.
I said, I don't really understand. I don't understand saying that a trans woman's not a woman. I don't understand the argument that they shouldn't be able to use the ladies' bathroom. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. I don't get it.
There is no issue. So, J.K.
No
Rowling
issue.
should probably shut her mouth. Probably a good idea.
You want to? I don't care what bathroom you use.
Now,
you really want to fit in, though, hold it in all day and shit at home like the rest of us, right? That's what I say.
Public bathrooms are nasty, especially now in the age of Rona.
You hold it in all day.
Did you just do material again on the podcast? Again?
Yep.
You did material on the podcast?
It's pertinent. It's pertinent.
Topical.
You got a booger.
I don't.
Ew,
I don't. It's fucking fantastic. So I have like horrible allergies, and I've been doing allergy shots for 2 years now, and I'm finally at the point where I do them only once a month, and I have nothing. I don't even take antihistamines. I don't use Flonase. Nothing. So you know what, Mike? This is the first spring of my life that, in fact, I don't have a booger. So fuck off.
That was the most angry call has been all episode about a booger.
That is true. You got angrier about a booger than I did about the Catholic guy.
Yeah. You know what? I've been plagued with allergies my whole life.
Who hasn't? What are you going to do?
Man.
Who hasn't, for Christ's sakes?
Let's thank our listeners again, our loyal listeners, Will Sharon, Jeff Bosey, Andy Plajanos.
Are we gonna do that now? Or are we just gonna romper room this? And I see Andy Plajanos, and I see Rich Rita.
I really did that whole thing because I wanted to say Andy Plajanos' name because I finally found out how to pronounce it today. I watched his Facebook Live. Love that guy.
How do you pronounce it? Andy triple word.
Oh yeah, I guess they gave him. Today Greco de Mayo. Nothing on that.
Racist.
No, nothing. All right.
Racist.
I like it
because I got started when the governor's saying that's okay.
Now do an anal sex joke.
And round it off with hairy knuckles.
Tacky.
Oh, there's a new
I wouldn't do an anal sex joke. I would do a one eyebrow versus two eyebrow joke because that's creative. Anal sex.
Andy Plajanos' eyebrows are on fleek. I love his eyebrows. There's a new Greek restaurant opening on the Nautical Mile, Carla. I look very forward to. It's gonna be July 1st. It's opening.
Are they still boycotting the Nautical Mile? Is that a thing?
Who's boycotting the Nautical Mile?
I thought there was.
No, I haven't seen a protest there in a while.
I thought
they were boycotting. They're boycotting specific locations on the Nautical Mile.
Bracco's, yeah.
Bracco's, right? Because their owner made some very, very unpleasant racist comments on Instagram, and there was a bit of a backlash, and nobody wants to spend
I'd be
money
racist too if 50 Cent and his boys tried to shut down my business.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah,
no, it didn't happen. They tried to. 50 Cent tried to shut down Bracco's. Is that what you're saying happened?
They fired a gun there.
No, he was gone by the time it happened. Please,
it was his boys.
Please educate yourself.
It was his boys. Educate yourself on Nautical Mile.
You don't know about the goings on of Freeport. Maybe you might know what happens in East Meadow, and maybe you may be the editor-in-chief of the East Medonian, but you don't know what happens in Freeport. What happens in Freeport stays in Freeport.
On restaurants halfway down the Nautical Mile in Freeport.
It was his boys.
Yeah, educate yourself.
Why did it have to be his boys?
It was his posse.
His boys. Heavy D had boys. You didn't hear them doing anything.
Because they were good Americans.
Oh my God.
Heavy D's dead.
He can't find love anymore. What are you gonna do?
No.
With it. Let's round it off with the ladybugs.
Oh, my favorite thing that happened all week. The ladybugs.
Carla.
Dude, I love when shit like this happens, and yeah, let's let Carla talk about it, and then I'll throw in some humor.
So. Wow. So a male escort writes an op-ed, or I guess something about having sex with Lindsey Graham. And he says that he goes, I guess, to do whatever he was going to do to his rectal area. And he sees like a bunch of brown stuff there. So he tries to wipe it. And then he tries to wipe it again. He sees it's not coming off. And Lindsey Graham says, oh, those don't come off. It's just my ladybugs. Apparently he has a very moldy butthole, which... weird, but I think I like it. I think I'm into it.
My ladybugs. Dude, the whole thing is amazing. That they're outing Lindsey Graham, the most homophobic fucking senator I've seen in a long time.
You don't get
and they're
very
outing
far.
him. His Southern senators are all homophobes, but he was like pretty vocal about it.
Let's be honest. You don't get anywhere in South Carolina politics without being a homophobe.
Yeah.
You know?
He's one toe-tapping son of a bitch. So
he's one toe-tapping
so all the escorts that he was using now are coming out and saying that he went by the name Lady G. And one of them, or a couple of them, said that when he has sex with them, he squeals like Mickey Mouse. Yeah, exactly.
By the way, when I first saw the headline, it was like Lady G caught with male escorts. I really thought it was Lady Gaga, and I was like, what?
Me too, exactly.
I was like, oh, okay, all right, get it, girl.
I can't believe, and they're calling themselves the Ladybugs.
Dude, it's phenomenal, and I just can't look at his pumpkin pie haircutted face anymore without hearing. Oh! It's just.
Those are just my ladybugs. Those are just my ladybugs.
Horrific, dude. Absolutely horrific.
Amazing.
Boy, and he's up for re-election too. That might hurt.
Yeah.
You know.
He also came out and said that he'd extend coronavirus benefits over his dead body.
Yeah. The good old boys that
absolutely not.
I do declare that is a large fist.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see I don't see him getting reelected now. The good old boys down there don't take too kindly to sausage swallowing.
I want you to steamboat Willie my small world.
Now I wonder who the first person was that looked into this guy's butt cheeks and saw all these moles and said, "Don't worry, they're just ladybugs," and he just rolled with it for the rest of his life.
Yep.
It was like his mom or something, or like he's from the South, right? Like his meemaw, isn't that what his meemaw?
Yeah.
Like, those are just your ladybugs.
When you wish upon my star.
Now play with my teeth.
God put him there to look over your butthole.
I'm going to take you to the Magic Kingdom. Well, Hollywood Studios, my Epcot. Holy fucking Christ on a pony. He sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Wheels like Mickey Mouse when you peg him.
When you peg him. Oh, I do declare, Mr. Night Train.
This is such an amazing time in this world.
You think he backs up into it like he's stretching out his tailbone? You know how, like, a dog before it lays down will stretch its back?
Yeah.
I feel like Tim knows a lot about pegging, and like we should probably delve into this at a later date.
Hey, I don't judge.
I'm not judging. I'm just,
I have a very healthy colon. It's fine. Why do you think I have all these characters behind me? They're not the only things that like hand up their ass.
I am going to smell Jackie's fingers next time I see it.
Oh. You smell
they teach a class. They teach a class in the city. They teach a class on
everybody
pegging.
I talk to. All my friends shove their hands. You guys have done it several times. Every friend I have.
They teach a class on pegging in the city.
Yeah, I got you.
Liz does it 3 times a day.
I know. You go in and you learn. You put on your little strap on and you learn how to, get up in there without damaging anything. I guess you don't want ladies to get too excited when they get in there.
Well, get on it, Carla.
Get on it.
Get on it, young lady.
I already have my certificate. I'm ready.
Well, this has been fantastic. What an eye-opener of a week.
It has been. I love you. I love you guys.
God damn it.
I love our listeners. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
Once again, especially people that make this happen. Mike O'Toole, Tony, Sally. I'm sure they're very happy.
Saliani, who does all the everything that I don't even know what to say that he does because I don't know how to do it, but he does all the things. The
Thanks
technological
for doing
things.
the things, Tim.
Thanks for doing all the things.
My family puts up with me. That's nice. That's nice enough. Anyway, thanks you, everybody.
Thanks for making us listenable.
And guys, come down to One Eye Jack's Wednesday night at 8:30. We're going to be telling some jokes.
Yeah.
Tim, when you get hit by lightning this week coming up, I'm really going to miss you.
I've had a good run, and quite frankly,
every week it's something new with you, Tim. You keep us on our toes.
I'm fucking tired, and I don't care anymore. You know, I just.
What about Tim? A piano fell on his head.
Fingers crossed.
Remember, Tim? He got hit by an anvil that the coyote was threw out of a window. Remember that?
Fingers crossed, because I've had enough.
Oh boy.
Oh Christ.
Tim's just crossing the street. The plane falls.
Let's think of more ways I could die. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go do so right now.
You're gonna go die?
Have a good week, assholes.
You know what, guys? Whoever's listening, send us some interesting ways that Tim could die, and then we'll talk about those next week.
Thank you. Fingers crossed.
Thank you for listening, everybody. We love you. Like it and share it. And have a blessed week.
Have a blessed week. God be with you, Archill. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
And remember, Mike said, don't get in the way of cops so you get what you get.
Yeah, don't get upset.
We've lost our voice! We've lost our voice! We've lost our voices! It's in the way! It's in the way we breathe! We've lost our voices! It's in the way! It's in the way we breathe!
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Domestic Disturbance Podcast, and if you didn't, even better. You can show us your disdain by sharing the show from iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Play. Though honestly, nobody uses Google Play. Check out our Facebook page for any upcoming comedy shows or appearances from Carla, Mike, and Tim. Also, don't forget to check out our favorite band, Bore, on Spotify, or purchase their new EP, Bore 2, on iTunes or Bandcamp. We'll see you next week, Rageaholics.